Interdependence and interrelation with the county government on how to secure the project, protect the equipment that had been brought there by the suppliers, and actualize the pronouncement by the president to the public that the institution is being elevated to level 6 and the national government will take responsibility thereafter. I request that you consider what I'm saying seriously, because if you don't, 6 months from now or less, there will be no hospital. And the investment runs in billions of shillings. Mr. Speaker, I prefer not to ask a question, but just request her to do slightly more. And I'm willing to cooperate with you. We go together so that we can rest this problem.
Thank you, Senator Boni. If I got the CS correctly, what the national government did was give a very precise assistance in form of 200 million. The national government never indicated that they're going to take over this facility. So matters of securing the facility cannot be put on the shoulders of the CS. Matters of the construction having stalled cannot be put on the shoulders of the national government. The national government promised to assist the Kakamega County government with 200 million, which 200 million is yet to be availed. So as the county is waiting for this money, it is upon and it's a responsibility of the county to make sure that this property is fully secured. However, Honorable Sears, being the policy holder in matters health, what do you say about the request by the Honorable Senator for Kakamega?
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, let me first clarify that in the previous government, the governor of Kakamega, Governor Oparanya, had written to the ministry and requested the national government to take over the facility. And therefore, at that point, then the national government would have been at 100% responsible for completion and ensuring that the facility then operates as a level 6. However, Honorable Speaker and honorable members, when we came into the office, I followed up that letter with the Kakamega current governor, Governor Barasa. And he did indicate to me, I have been to Kakamega on 2 occasions, and he did indicate to me that they were not going now to hand over the facility to the national government for it to be a level 6 facility. However, they were going to operate it as a level 5 facility. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, based on that, then the role of the national government is to assist the county government to ensure that they complete the facility and run it as a level 5. But having listened to the honorable senator, having visited the project myself on 2 occasions, that project is huge. And I will put together a team, a multidisciplinary team from the ministry. We'll seek the senator's support that we go and highlight the issues to the honorable governor, paint the bigger picture of not just completion, but equally of running the facility. And hopefully then that we can get to an amicable solution on how we assist the counties. But as it is, its responsibility lies squarely with the county government of Kakamega. I submit.
Senator Mandago.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. My question to the CS, I've had a response on the issue of Kakamega Hospital on delineation of function. My question to the Cabinet Secretary would then be, why is the ministry then building a maternity facility in a Kerenyo sub-county, which is also a devolved function? So I think we then want to know if there is really that clear delineation of functions then why is the ministry going to perform functions that are supposed to be performed by the county government of Nyamira?
Honorable CS.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Thank you, Senator Mandago, for that question. The responsibility of health is shared between the national government and the county governments. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, as we sit today, I have requests from 42 of the 47 counties for support of facilities at different levels. So, based on availability of resources, some from partners, some from donors, some from the national government, then we allocate resources based on the requests that we have received. So Ekerenyo did submit a request, and they are receiving that support. We are evaluating the other requests that we have received, and based on availability of resources, we are always willing to support the county governments to ensure that all Kenyans have access to health services. I submit.
Senator Gloria.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Perhaps a follow-up question is there a methodology of prioritizing the requests? Because from what I hear from Senator Halwale, there is a dire situation in Kakamega of a pending project, and that seems to me as a request as well. So maybe if we can be given a methodology of how the requests are prioritized, so that people might not think that there's an inclination of just political goodwill on one side and not the other side.
Honorable CS.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Yes, there is a prioritization criteria. Mostly is based on the need of the populations, and two, the level of investment that is required. So where there's a need, there's a huge population that needs a health facility, and the level of investment is not that high, and the resources are available, then that project is prioritized. The case of Kakamega, you will agree with me, Senator, it is a huge project that requires billions to finalization. And it is not just Kakamega. Even my own county, Trans Nzoia, needs resources to finalize their referral hospital. So based on availability and equally the cooperation of the respective governors to be able to work together with the national government on completion of their projects, I submit.
Senator Kenyo.
Mr. Speaker, mine is not a question, but just an observation, Mr. Speaker. When she did say that she's going to, she's just...
Kenya. Senator Kingi.
Mr. Speaker...
Please ask a supplementary question. If you have none, just...
Okay, Mr. Speaker, the good Cabinet Secretary mentioned that she's going to set a multidisciplinary committee that will look at the issue of Kakamega Hospital. Mr. Speaker, my request is that we would request if she can include our good chairman of the Committee of Health, Mr. Speaker, so that he can assist our good senator of Kakamega. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. You need not respond to that. It's not a question, as the senator said. We need to conclude this, Senator Boni. What say you?
Mr. Speaker, thank you for your indulgence. This is not for the minister, it's for you. Given the opportunity I had, understanding Order 53(1), which I lost because I preferred to go the question way. And it is quite clear that the minister feels the governor, not feels, the governor has appealed to the national government that he doesn't want to release the project, contrary to what his predecessor had done, contrary to what we had made the president to pronounce himself to when he visited the county. Could you allow me, Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, that you direct the Committee of Finance? The Committee of Finance is in Kakamega next week to look at the state of the roads project. If you could pronounce that they carry this matter, and if possible, you direct the Committee of Health to also join us, because the project we are talking about is over 5 billion shillings, and 5 billion is going down the drain. It cannot be right just because of, could it be with the national government or the county government? Let's get the project going, whether it is superintended by the national or the county government. I request that you consider that, even if necessarily now, but you can make the pronouncement later, before next week. We are supposed to go there on 9th for the roads.
Senator Boni, this is a house of rules and procedure. You have not lost your right under Standing Order 53. Indeed, you can request for a statement, which then can be committed to both standing committees. That is the Committee on Health and the Committee of Finance and Budget. The CS has not substantively dealt with 2/3 of your questions because they fall squarely within the ambit of the devolved unit, that is Kakamega County. And therefore, we cannot say, because the matter has been asked to the Cabinet Secretary, it cannot be asked to the Health Committee. And therefore, if you still feel inclined to pursue this matter through the committees, all you need to do this afternoon is to lodge in your request for statement. It will be processed, and it will be committed to the two committees, and by next week, you'll have the committees in Kakamega with full mandate, because they will have been committed to their hands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm so grateful. But let Hansard reflect that the potential loss of these billions of shillings and loss of project and the consequences to the people of the region is because of trade unionism in the Council of Governors, Mr. Speaker, because they feel that the national government wants to take away duties that they would like to discharge.
Senator
The
Boni.
county of government of Kakamega is not able to discharge, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Boni, you'll make that statement when you get to Kakamega. That's a better forum, not the plenary. Honorable CS, let me take this opportunity to thank you for availing yourself for purpose of responding to these questions. You are now free to leave to do what you're supposed to do. And thank you for the good work that you're doing. You may leave. Now, the next question is